Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I'm going to show you how to make some really basic paper clips. So if you're new to making sort of embellishments, these are really simple. Now I'm going to use the little embellishments that I did yesterday. Now these were the ones that we laminated, just the one page laminating or half a page of laminating. So these are really simple. Okay, so they're shiny on one side. These are the ones that I've already done. So these are the ones that I cut out. So they are shiny on one side and just paper on the other side. So they look like they're embossed. But I'm not 100% sure on these. So because what I was doing yesterday, I was cutting out all the lovely butterflies here. These are the ones that I laminated. And as I was cutting out some of the smaller ones, the actual lamination came off here. You can see clear piece there, so they do ping off. So I'm not really 100% sure of them, because as well, and then what I started doing, I had here, it came off these as well because I was pinging it to see how tough they were. And one of these here, if you do this a couple of times, it does come off. But I just want to show you, it doesn't really matter, because when they will peel off like that and it doesn't hurt anything, because that's just the clear lamination that's come off there. So you can still use it, because I was thinking, oh gosh, they're going to be ruined basically, but they're not. So they're perfect. So they're just the plastic piece comes off. Not on all of them, I couldn't do it on all of them. I was pinging and pinging, and some of them are really stuck tight. So just if you're going to sell your journals or your embellishments, just be aware that you don't want people saying that they're sort of like falling apart. So I probably wouldn't just one side laminate if I'm going to put them in a journal to sell. I would probably just do them without, or double side them. The bigger ones, I did make a couple of bigger ones here, which are just one-sided as well, but I sewed around them. So that would keep the laminate on, the shiny bit on. So if you're going to laminate one side and they're big enough, I would sew around it. Now those I would put in a journal to sell, but the ones that I like this, I probably wouldn't. I would just use them for my use or take it off. But I think they look lovely, but I wouldn't be 100% sure that they would stick. But I'm going to show you how I make them. So whether you're doing it with the laminate on or without, doesn't really matter. The paper clips are made exactly the same. So what I've done here, this is what I've put them on. All right, I've got one, let's just get these out. I'm using these paper clips here, which are just little gold cheap paper clips that I've got from just a stationery shop somewhere, a local one. So I popped a paper clip on there like that. I've just got a piece of card, which is just an index card that I've coffee stained. I put a paper clip on top. I've got some tacky glue in my little bottle here. I've got one of the embellishments here, and I've just glued it over the top like this. If my glue will come out, there we go. Pick this up. Oopsie daisy. Glue all over the place. Stick the glue on the back. Get something that's pretty sticky. So you want a nice tacky glue, and then just pop it over the top of your paper clip like that. Hold it down just to make sure you really sticks down. Okay, then I normally turn it over and just rub the back. Okay, just like that. Really simple. And then do another one. So I've got this whole bit done. Pop that on there. Get one of your little laminated embellishments. So I'm going to make lots of these. I'm going to just use up what I did yesterday, all of these little bits. Just like that. Stick that over the top of the paper clip. Just squeeze it down, make sure it sticks properly. Then rub either side, just like that. stick it down just like that. Then you've got a whole sheet with them. And then what I did, I just cut them off. Just cut them off like that. Around. Perfect. And then you've got your little paper clip like that. So simple. I've got my little dauber just to go around the edge, just like that. And then you've got a lovely little paper clip, and these are lovely just to keep in your stash. So you've got a nice little pile of paper clips. So they're really simple. Again, the same with the bigger one. I've just popped it on there. So I've just got a paper clip like this, one of these, pop that on like that, take one of your bigger ones and pop it on. So you could sew around these ones because they're a little bit bigger. So I think I will probably sew round a couple of them and see how it is. Just pop some glue on there, make sure they're glued down nicely. Stick that on just like that. Just push it down. Make sure that's all that. Leave them on there for a little while, I would. I've left this one on there for a little bit. So all we can do is just cut around it. Just like that. And you've got this lovely little paper clip. So they're really basic, really simple. So whatever you have in your embellishments or bits of paper that you've got, you can just make into a very quick and simple paper clip. Just like that. So there we go. Another paper clip. Just go around the edge just with a little bit of ink, just to cover up the little white bits that you've sort of got there that have been cut. So I think they're really simple, really easy and really simple, and lovely to keep in just in a little pot ready. So I will be using these. I'll cut all those out. But what I was going to say as well, the one-sided lamination on paper, on bigger things, I think is perfect. I think this will stick really well because I've been wiggling this about and nothing seems to be happening. So these are quite strong. I think it's just the little things and little things like this. Some of them are really good. Some of them I've been pinging and nothing's going to come off. So it might be just one or two. But if you're going to cut it, if you're going to sew it, it's fine. Because it will hold it in anyway. And I wanted to show you what I've been doing on this one is here. I popped in the pockets like I showed you last time. That's one of the embellishments, and I popped the little tabs on here. So I've got 4 of the books in here, and I put 4 little tabs on there which have been laminated, and I've been flicking them and they seem to be okay. There's another little embellishment there, and I've also made a little booklet. Now this is with the one-sided lamination as well. So all as I've done the little paper clip way to hold it in. Okay, so it's just a paper clip, but I did sew around this like that. So I've just gone around the sewing machine, so it's just one-sided, and I think they look lovely. So that's a really nice little notebook, oopsie daisy, to put in your bag or in this little journal like that, in the little pockets. So I think these sort of like finish it off really nicely, I think. And the little pockets, I've just popped them sort of like on the back here, because I couldn't put it on the front because I put the tab and that would cover up sort of like the tab. So I've just put the pocket on the back, and then I've got another pocket on the back there where you can just put all your little receipts or little bits of whatever you want to in there. And then you've got your little clear pocket there. But I'm loving this, really am loving that. So that's really nice. But the embellishments here are so simple. Take a piece of card. We can do a little circle one here. So we just take a paper clip You can use scrap paper if you want, anything, piece of scrap card. And I find it easier to pop the paper clip on the piece of paper and then glue onto the paper and then cut around, because if you try and cut the same shapes out and then try and match them up, it's just impossible. So just pop some nice sticky glue on. Make sure you've got it up the right way. So that would go up there. Stick that down. Hold it down for a little minute just to make sure it's stuck. Just like that. Just so it's nice stuck tight, and then just cut around it. So simple. So basic. You could make lots of these, lots and lots of these in one go. Just stick them all onto a piece of card and then you can just sit down and cut them all out. So it's really good, and you can have lots of little embellishments in your stash then. Nice little pot of them. Just go around it with a little bit of ink around the sides. So there we go, simple. Now I've also got here the butterflies. Now I popped, there's 9 different butterflies in the butterfly pack, the embellishment pack. These are the biggest ones, and these are the colours, so I thought I'd show you. So easy peasy paper clips on these ones. I forgot what I was going to say. So if you just take it off just like that, and all I've done is popped a paper clip on the back and a little bit of paper over the top. So I'll show you quickly how I've done that. Okay, so I've got a nice little bunch of these. I'm loving these butterflies. They're really lovely sort of spring colours, aren't they? So let me take a paper clip. We'll take a butterfly, turn it over. Now I did use 3-in-1 for these because it's a little bit sort of stickier, tackier. It doesn't take so long to dry. So pop that on, pop on your paper clip like that. Just hold that down like that, and then I've just got a little, oopsie daisy, scrap piece of paper. Just take a little strip of that. I popped a tiny bit more glue on top, just like that, and then that goes on top, and that will just hold your paper clip down, just like that. So just hold that down for a minute just to let it dry, and that's really basic, really easy, so simple. Just a little paper clip, bit of glue and a little bit of card over the top, and then that means you don't have to fussy cut around the butterfly again to fill it all in. So you just pop that on, and there you've got another little paper clip, and I think they look lovely, simple and so sweet. So there we go guys, basic paper clips today, because we do have lots of beginners on my channel, lots of people that are just starting out. So this is a simple way just to embellish some of your papers. So if you've only got plain papers, you get yourself some pretty little paper, little embellishments. See, that one's without the lamination, okay, and this one is with the lamination, like that. So I'm not sure whether I will actually try and sew around these or not, so we will see. But the bigger ones I will sew around, just so that I can use them, just in case I pop them in a journal that I'm going to sell. I don't want things to sort of like fall apart, but I think they are lovely. But again, it doesn't matter if the lamination comes off, because it looks perfect. It doesn't look like it doesn't rip it or anything, which is a good thing. So there we go guys, some basic little paper clips for you to do, just to build up your stash, and I think they're really lovely. So just get all your little pieces of paper out. You don't have to have these shapes, just cut some paper out into little rectangles or squares, or punch out some circles and make some little paper clips like that. So really easy. And if you've got any little butterflies, or you purchased the kit from my shop, you can make these lovely little ones here. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're all safe and well. Please take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.